1. What kinds of things do you enjoy reading in English? I particularly enjoy reading a diverse range of materials in English. This includes contemporary novels, which help me stay connected with current literary trends and improve my vocabulary. I also frequently read scientific articles and technology blogs to keep up with advanced.
2. Are you someone who can read anywhere? Or do you have a favorite place? While I can adapt to reading in various environments, I do have a preferred spot. My favorite place to read is in a cozy armchair by the window in my living room. The natural light and the view of the outside world create a perfect ambience for immersing myself in a book. That said, I've trained myself to read in different settings, like on public transport or in cafes, which has proven useful for maximizing my reading time.
3. Do you need peace and quiet to be able to read, or can you concentrate even in noisy situations? I've developed the ability to concentrate on my reading even in relatively noisy environments. This skill has been particularly useful when reading during my commute or in bustling cafes. However, when I'm tackling more complex or academic material, I do prefer a quieter setting to ensure I can fully absorb and analyze the content. It's all about matching the environment to the type of reading I'm doing.
4. How did you first learn to read? My journey with reading began at home, where my parents played a crucial role. They would read bedtime stories to me, gradually encouraging me to recognize words and eventually read along with them. This home-based foundation was then built upon in primary school, where structured literacy programs and patient teachers guided me through the process of decoding text and comprehending stories independently. 5. What did you prefer reading as a child? As a child, I was particularly drawn to adventure stories and fairy tales. Books like the famous 5 series by Enid Blyton captivated my imagination with their exciting plots and relatable characters. I also had a penchant for illustrated encyclopedias about animals and nature, which fed my curiosity about the world around me. These early reading preferences laid the groundwork for my lifelong love of both fiction and non-fiction.
6. Has your reading habit changed since you were a child? My reading habits have certainly evolved since childhood. While I still enjoy a good story, my reading material has become more diverse and complex. I now lean towards more challenging literary fiction, non-fiction books on history and science, and academic articles related to my field of study. The biggest change, however, is in how I approach reading. As a child, I read purely for enjoyment or to satisfy curiosity. Now, I often read with specific goals in mind to learn, to stay informed, or to critically analyze ideas. Additionally, the advent of digital reading has changed how and where I read, with e-books and online articles becoming a significant part of my reading diet.